thing. Okay, here we go. You look good. Mustache on. And let's try this from the top. 3, 2, 1.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to the Johnny Vegas Show. Due to circumstances beyond budgetary controls, we do not have a green screen behind me. As you can clearly see, there is nothing there. Why? No budget. No budget whatsoever. Gamish, you gotta help me with this. There's no money. So let's get started with this week's picks. Starting off, we got the Extractors going up against the Thunder. Now, in a situation such as this, you gotta look at how things start up. Because this is, after all, the beginning of a new season. And that said, I gotta give this one to the Thunder, and I'm gonna give it to them by 10 points. Why 10 points? Because the Extractors have a stat that's just, I don't know what's what I'm looking for. They're slow to start up. It's the truth. They start up like diesel engines. I think I can. But it takes them time to become a force, and the Thunder will roll. Thunder by 10. Next up, we have the Roughnecks versus the Vandals. And this one's going to be my lock of the week. I'm going to give it by 6 points. Count them. 6 on my fingers. 6 points to the Roughnecks. Take that back, not the Vandals, the Roughnecks. It's a tough one, because I have to give credit where credit is due. The Vandals this year are going to be one of the strongest teams to beat, and it is last year's champion contender. But this week, week 1, no team in the BPFFL has more of an offensive lineup dominance than the Roughnecks. Roughnecks by 6, lock of the week. In the middle of our card, but certainly no mid-carder, would be the Hangmen versus the A-Holes. I'm going to give this one to the Hangmen for 2 very simple reasons. The first one is Peyton. The second one is Manning. Seriously, if you can't win this week, we should throw him out of the league. But that said, I'm only going to give this to him by a 3-point difference. Why 3 points? Because that's all the man will give me. No. The 3 points is because these are a-holes you're dealing with. And there's nothing more being an a-hole than spoiling the party. Don't count them out yet, but overcoming Peyton Manning is going to be tough. Hangman by 3. Moving on, we have the Terror taking on the Snakektopus. Now these are 2 teams that quite frankly perplex me because they can go in so many different directions. And it's hard for me to make my pick this week. So this week, I'm going to give it to the Snakektopus, but only by 1 point. Because in analyzing position and position, and analyzing the brilliance of the owners, I have to say Snakektopus has a slight, very slight edge when it comes to a certain tangible I like to call young hotness. He has younger, hotter, more explosive players than the Terror. Terror is more tried and true. Snakektopus is hotter and younger. It's kind of like in high school. Sure, you're familiar with that one girl you've been in grade with, but wait, here's the new transfer student. Oh my, she's lovely. Blah. Snakektopus by 1. And last but certainly not least, we're going to have the matchup to end all matchups. Slaughterhouse versus the Senators. And this year, I am seeing a changing in the guard. For years, the Senators have been the flower girls, never the bridesmaids. This year, the Senators are going to be the brides, and Slaughterhouse is going to be crying like a little girl. I'm giving it to the Senators by 6. Last year's 10-game streak notwithstanding, this team is stale. Sure, there's some new players being added, but is it enough? It is not. Senators by 6. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. I wish this was a better show, but again, no green screen, just a brown screen. Icky brown screen, not good. Okay then, we'll try this again next week. Until then, I'm Johnny Vegas. Goodbye, and whee!